Shalom. It's your brother Darashmat, and I'm back with another lesson. On Seikah Elohim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakadash. I say Shalom to the hopeful elect, which includes 144,000, and the rest of the 1/3, including the speckled bird Israelites who are scattered around the world, who may look like the other nations but are not. So, this one is going to be titled, Is It Okay to Celebrate Your Birthday? After a question from someone just inquiring about the topic. So before we get started, I want to get into this little, I guess it's an article. It says the Satanic Bible and birthday is the idolatry of self-esteem, the highest of Satan's holy days / holidays. And it says the highest of all holidays in the Satanic religion is the date of one's own birth. This is direct contradiction to the holy of holy days of other religions, which deify particular power who has been created in anthropomorphic form of their own image, thereby showing that the ego is not really buried. The Satanist reveals, why not really be honest? And if you are going to create a power in your own image, why not create that power as yourself? Every man is a power if he chooses to recognize himself as one. So the Satanist celebrates his own birthday as the most important holiday of the year. Okay. All right. So we're going to start off with Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. It says, Thus says Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. All right, so the Israelites, the people of the Most High, they were given their own laws, statutes, commandments, and they were given their high holy days to celebrate. Their power, Yahweh, did not want them to be following after these customs of the heathen because they are vain, okay? They worship idols. They made up all of these different celebrations. And it was just vainness, okay? So, let's go back to the book of Genesis. Let's go Genesis chapter 40 and verse 20. This is dealing with Joseph and Pharaoh, that whole story. This is Genesis chapter 40 and verse 20. And it says, And it came to pass the third day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, that he made a feast unto all his servants, and he lifted up the head of the chief baker and of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants. So, this Pharaoh, he was an Egyptian. The Egyptians were heathen. So according to Jeremiah 10 and 2, we're not supposed to follow after the way of the heathens. We're not supposed to go after and do the customs that they did. And so we can see that in Genesis, this was an Egyptian custom. This was something that they did. The heathens, they did this. Okay, this was not an Israelite custom. Okay, now Moses doubles down on it. Well, Jeremiah technically doubles down on it because Moses had already said it in a way. So this is Leviticus chapter 18 in verse 1. And it says, And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am Yahweh your power. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, ye shall not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, ye shall not do. Neither shall you walk in their ordinances. Okay? So it is made clear to the Israelites that, hey, these customs, these things that you done learned in Egypt, I know you done been there for 400 years. Leave that shit alone. Like, no, that's not for you. We got our own laws, statutes, and commandments that we follow, and we're not going after what these Hamites, they did. Okay? Because the Canaanites were Hamites, and the Egyptians they were also Hamites. Now, Leviticus 18 is mostly about, it is about sexual immorality, okay? But still, the Egyptians and the Canaanites, they practiced it. But we're not supposed to do any of their customs, okay? That's the point. So ye shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk in them. I am Yahweh, your power. And what ordinance given by Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai are we supposed to celebrate our birthdays? None. There's no ordinance for that. There is none. Okay? So ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am Yahweh. Okay? So we are supposed to walk in his law, statute, commandments, and live in them. Okay? Now, let's go to Matthew. It's another example of heathens celebrating their birthday. So this is King Herod, who is an Edomite. Okay? It says, but Herod's birthday was kept. The daughter of Herodotus danced before them and pleased Herod. Okay? Herod is an Edomite. Let's see. So Herod, the name of a royal family that flourished among the Jews in the time of Hamashiach and the apostles. Herod the Great was the son of Antipater. Of who? Of Idumea. And Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. Okay? He was an Edomite. Okay, appointed king of Judea. BC 40 by the Roman Senate at the suggestion of Antony and with the consent of Octavian. He at length overcame the great opposition which the country made to him and took possession of the kingdom. All right? So you got to understand basically what I was trying to say. Herod was the Edomite. He was a heathen. He was not an Israelite. Okay? Let's go to the book of Job. Job chapter 3, verse 1. So this is an Israelite man. You'll see how he felt about birthdays. I know he was going through it, but still. You can also see the prophet Jeremiah when he talks about it. It says, after this, opened Job his mouth and cursed his day. Okay, talking about his birthday. And Job spake and said, let the day perish wherein I was born, and the night in which it was said, there is a man-child conceived. Let the day be darkness. Let not power regard it from above. Neither let the light shine upon it. Okay? Let darkness and the shadow of death stain it. Let a cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it. As for that night, let darkness seize upon it. Let it not be joined unto the days of the year. Let it not come into the number of months. All right? Job wasn't about celebrating his birthday. All right? Because we come into this life, and especially if you're a true man and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, it's a life full of suffering because this world is contrary to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? You're going to be met with struggles every which way you turn. Now, let's go see. Jeremiah, another man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. What did he have to say about this? He said, cursed be the day wherein I was born. Let not the day wherein my mother bare me be blessed. He said, cursed be the man who brought tidings to my father, saying, a man-child is born unto thee, making him very glad. And let that man be as the cities which Yahweh overthrew, and repent not, and repented not, and let him hear the cry in the morning and the shouting at noontide. Because he slew me not from the womb, on that my mother might have been my grave, and her womb to be always great with me. Wherefore I came forth out of the womb to see labor and sorrow, that my days should be consumed with shame. Because that's what happens when you come into this world and you try to live righteous. Okay? These men didn't celebrate their birthdays. That wasn't an Israelite custom. Okay? Yeah. Probably some people who were going on following the ways of the heathen have done it, just like we have done in this current lifetime, because we didn't know any better. But now that we know better, we need to seek the old paths. Okay? Search out the ways of our fathers. So leave that birthday nonsense stuff alone. Leave that for the heathen. So I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Shalom.